HQTs, and happy 40th birthday to Spam. No, not the mystery meat. That can in my cupboard's been there for like 100 years. I'm talking Spam emails here. The first one ever was sent out exactly 4 decades ago, and it's been the bane of our digital existence ever since. But no spamming allowed here. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your ambassador of Adblock, and this is HQ Trivia, the show that gives you dough for what you know. The rules, of course, are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions ranging from easy to hard. You've got 10 seconds to tap the answer. You get it correct, you move on, answer all 12 right, and you win, or you split that dosh. Tonight's prize is a very legit £550. No overseas inheritance prize cruises or cheap prescriptions here. Just real, cold, hard cash and a chance to grab those bragging rights as well. But before you brag it, you've got to snag it. So here we go with Q1. Carly Rae Jepsen's 2012 hit was entitled Call Me What? At 3:05 next Monday. Maybe not. She sent a very strong message in this song. Quite forward is our Carly. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me only at this specific time. No, it's call me maybe, of course. No ifs, ands, or maybes here. 163,451 of you got that right. Talking of crazy, Jepsen went from 3rd place on Canadian Idol in 2007 to having the best-selling single of 2012. What happened to her, though? Q2. Which animal was the focus of Anna Sewell's novel Black Beauty? Horse, walrus, dodo. This book changed my life. I grew a passion for this animal. Poor dodos were easier on the taste buds than the eyes, but they were off the menu well before this book came out. The neighing narrator, he was a horse, of course. And whoa, Nelly, how many of your 160,242 of you are galloping on and galloping off the shelves? Black Beauty has sold over 50 million copies since it was published in 1877. Okay, shout out time. I want to say hello to Lynn and Cameron, Steve from Wigan, and Tamu Shah as well. Hello to the Westminster TV crew. We've got Paul and the St. Andrews Chemistry crew studying hard, revising. We've got Skinny and the Goons and the Dorset House lads. Also Emily from Manchester, Sam Burton and Antonio Lullick as well. Plus a very happy birthday to Ian Jackson. Good luck to all of you players. Q3. Which of these foods is illegal to import from the UK into the US? Haggis, shortbread, scones. Do not get arrested on this one, players. It's just not worth it. 3 stalwarts of the Scottish Diet, but which one gets the American customs officers all riled up, unable to stomach some sheep stomach? It's haggis. Haggis is illegal. 130,402 of you taking a nice bite here on Q3. The US have a ban on food containing sheep lung, so you'll have to wolf it down before you get on the plane. Can I have my sick bucket, please? Somebody. Q4. Which of these dances originated in the Caribbean? Waltz, tango, zouk. So many cool dances from the Caribbean. Too many to remember. I'm afraid you've been tangoed if you picked it here. Even Jack Sparrow's greatest moves have nothing on zouk. And it sounds like a superhero. 72,048 of you dancing on to the next round. Lost, what's that, close to 60,000 of you gone on this brutal question. Zouk comes from the Caribbean islands of Guadeloupe and Martinique, and it's danced to a high-tempo carnival beat. So much fun. Are you following us on Twitter yet, HQTs? You can find us at HQ Trivia UK to request your shoutouts and for more fun and antics. So we hope to see you there after the game. Q5. The Gatwick Express runs between the airport and which mainline London station? Victoria, Charing Cross, Paddington. A lot cheaper than those black cabs, that's for sure. Found that out the hard way. Charing may be cross, but you're going to be even crosser if you're waiting there for the Gatwick Express. It's never going to come. The station it actually runs from is Victoria Station. Victoria, you winning answer, 44,918 if you're still on the right track here. If you're looking to get to London's other airport in a hurry, the Heathrow Express runs from Paddington. Q6, what did artist Tracy Emin marry in 2016? A peacock, a rock, a doll? Yes, you heard that question right. What did she marry in 2016? She thinks her unmade bed is a work of art, so it's hardly surprising she thought one of these things was husband material. It is, of course, not the rock, but a rock. She married a rock. Yes, she did. Honest Savage question here on Q6. 30,000 of you gone. 15,263 of you are still rocking with us. Mr. Emin stands in her garden. She prefers to sleep outside than in that pigsty she calls a room. Q7, which of these actors has not voiced a character in a video game? Tom Hardy, Liam Neeson, Sean Bean. They've all got great voices though. Great for video games. 3 very recognizable voices, but who hasn't serenaded the button bashers yet to bane it up in a video game? Is Tom Hardy. Not so hardy there, not so hardy. 7,782 of you still with us. Neeson provided his vocal talents to Fallout 3, while Bean manages to narrate the whole of Civilization 6 without being killed off. Impressive. Q8, which of these capital cities is not located in southern Africa? Bamako, Harare, Windhoek. Not the common capitals that we talk about. So a bit tricky. They're all African cities, but who's the northerner of this trio? Wearing a mini skirt in winter, but that's because it's still 33 degrees in December. Bamako is the capital. We were looking for 3,088 of you capitalizing on this win. Timbuktu may be Mali's most famous city, but Bamako is its official capital. Q9, which of these Grand Prix did Ayrton Senna secure his final race win? German, Japanese, Australian. The late, great Ayrton Senna. Regarded by many as the greatest motor racing driver of all time, Senna was a genius on the circuit, even winning upside down, because it's Australia, the Australian Grand Prix. 1,038 of you speeding onwards. As controversial as he was gifted, Senna secured 35 Grand Prix wins while driving for McLaren. Yeah, he did. Q10. Off the record is the term first attributed to which of the following figures? Richard Nixon, J. Edgar Hoover, Franklin D. Roosevelt. It's a term journalists like myself hate to hear. 3 quotable Americans, but who introduced us to Off the Record? Used when he wanted to be frank. It's Franklin D. Roosevelt for the win on Q10 on this savage question. What a savage! Q10, spicy sausages. 176 of you. Moving on. Now, journalists are unable to report off-the-record information directly, but use it to find sources who are willing to speak on the record, the ones with the really big mouths. Q11. Which of the following British honours was founded first? British Empire Medal, OBE, Order of the Bath. I'll take any of them. Thank you very much. Haven't been offered yet. They're all massive honours, but which of them has been a big deal since the 1700s? More to do with chivalry than getting your rubber duckies in a row. It's Order of the Bath. 108 of you still splashing around. Stand proud, folks, because we are marching on to the final round. 108 players still in the game. £550 up for grabs. Who is about to win tonight? Q12. Which of these performers has not appeared in Casualty? Kate Winslet, Jude Law, Orlando Bloom. But everyone's appeared in Casualty. It seems Casualty has been churning out movie stars like they're antibiotics. Orlando may have bloomed into a Hollywood hunk, but he started out as a baby-faced builder on the BBC, the only one starting their career outside of A&E. Guess who? It's Jude Law for the win. And we have 50 winners, my darling. Congratulations to our 50 winners. You smashed it. You are taking home £11. Well done. We've got Rumble Tumble, who's probably tumbling around with joy right now. We've got Patricos looking like a canine. We've got Hartley Gunner clapping there. We've got Mad Stinky, interesting name, and someone's using a picture of me as their Abby as well. Well, I'm very flattered. What are you going to do with that cash? You could go ride a black stallion, just don't get bucked off. They can be quite feisty. Make a meal of some haggis, maybe buy a new boyfriend and call him Rocky. There's a lot you can do with that £11. Wow, another phenomenal game of trivia. My HQTs, as always, feel free to hit me up on the socials, popping onto your screen right now. Let me know how you got on tonight and request your shout outs as well. That's it for tonight. But join me back at 3 p.m. tomorrow to get your weekend fired up right and for your chance to snag another £550. Until then, have a great evening, my lovelies. Bye.